True love is not a grand announcement that shakes the heavens. It's a quiet whisper, a gentle hand in yours, a steady presence that says, I am here. It's not found in the fleeting passion of a moment, but in the enduring strength of countless small gestures. It's the simple truth of knowing someone sees you, truly sees you, and chooses to stand by your side, no matter the season. Love is the silent promise that even when the world is loud and confusing, there's one heart that beats in time with your own, offering a sanctuary of peace and understanding. It's a language spoken not with words but with actions, with patience, and with unwavering faith in one another. You know, we often search for love in extravagant places, expecting fireworks and thunderous declarations that leave us breathless. But the most profound love stories are often written in the ordinary moments of life. They're found in the shared laughter over a simple meal, in the comfort of a familiar silence, and in the unspoken support during difficult times. This kind of love doesn't demand perfection, instead it embraces flaws and celebrates imperfections. It's a force that gently molds two separate lives into a shared journey, creating a bond that's both resilient and tender, a testament to the quiet power of connection. This deep and abiding affection is built on a foundation of kindness. It's the conscious choice to be gentle with another person's heart, to listen when they need to speak, and to offer comfort without being asked. It's about celebrating their victories as if they were your own, and sharing the weight of their sorrows, so they don't have to carry them alone. This kindness isn't a performance for the world to see. It's a genuine expression of care that flows naturally from a place of deep respect. It's the bedrock upon which trust is built, allowing two souls to be vulnerable and open with each other without fear. And so, the greatest love stories aren't about finding the perfect person. They're about learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. They're about mutual respect, a shared journey, and the simple, profound decision to choose each other day after day. It's a commitment that deepens with time, weathering storms and basking in the sunshine, growing stronger with every shared experience. This is the essence of true love, a gentle yet unbreakable force that illuminates the darkest of paths and makes the journey of life a beautiful shared adventure. It's a story that begins not with a bang but with a quiet knowing look. In the heart of Accra, where the vibrant pulse of the city meets the calm rhythm of the Atlantic, lived a young woman named Adama. She was a weaver of kente cloth, her hands moving with a grace that told stories of her ancestors. Each thread she wove was a piece of her soul, a prayer for beauty and strength. Adama was quiet and thoughtful, finding her joy not in loud celebrations but in the gentle hum of her loom and the warm sun on her skin. She believed in the magic of small things, the taste of fresh mango, the sound of children laughing, and the endless dance of the waves against the shore. Her heart was full of kindness, a quiet generosity she extended to everyone she met. One bright morning, a man named Kofi arrived in her neighborhood. He was a carpenter, his hands strong and calloused from years of shaping wood, yet his touch was surprisingly gentle. He had come to Accra to help build a new community library, a project close to his heart. Kofi was a man of simple words but profound actions. He found beauty in the grain of a piece of mahogany and purpose in creating things that would last for generations. He carried a quiet strength within him, a calm that seemed to ripple out to those around him, making them feel safe and at ease. He was looking for more than just work, he was searching for a sense of belonging. Their paths crossed on a breezy afternoon near Labadi Beach. Adama was gathering uniquely colored shells, their pearlescent shine inspiring new patterns for her cloth. Kofi, taking a break from his work, was walking along the water's edge, admiring the fishing boats returning with their daily catch. He saw her from a distance, her concentration absolute as she examined a small, perfect shell. He felt a gentle pull, an inexplicable need to speak to her. He approached slowly, not wanting to startle her, and simply commented on the beauty of the shell in her hand, his voice as warm and steady as the afternoon sun. Adama looked up, and her eyes met his. In that moment, something shifted. It wasn't a dramatic spark but a quiet, peaceful recognition, as if two old friends were meeting for the first time. They spoke for hours, their conversation flowing as easily as the tide. He told her about the library he was building, and she shared her passion for weaving. They discovered a shared love for the simple, enduring things in life. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the ocean, they knew, with a certainty that needed no words, that this was the beginning of something special, a story waiting to be woven. Their friendship blossomed like the hibiscus flowers that dotted the city. Kofi would often visit Adama at her workshop, sitting quietly for hours as he watched her weave. He never interrupted her focus but would simply be there, a calming presence in the corner of her room. He'd bring her small gifts, a perfectly ripe pineapple or a smooth piece of driftwood he had found. He respected her art and her dedication, seeing the stories and dreams she poured into every inch of cloth. He admired her strength and the quiet passion that drove her, recognizing it as a reflection of his own feelings for his craft. Adama, in turn, would bring lunch to Kofi at the library construction site. She would watch as he worked, marveling at the way he transformed rough planks of wood into sturdy shelves and beautiful benches. She saw the care he put into every measurement, every cut and every joint. She respected his dedication to creating a space for others, a place for knowledge and community to grow. She listened as he spoke about his dreams of building schools and homes, and in his voice, she heard a deep well of kindness and a genuine desire to make the world a better, more beautiful place for everyone. Their bond was built on this deep, mutual respect. They didn't try to change each other. Instead, they celebrated what made the other unique. Kofi learned the names of the different kente patterns and the meanings behind their colors. Adama learned to distinguish the scent of different woods and understood the importance of a strong foundation. They were two artisans from different worlds, yet they found a common language in their shared values of hard work, integrity and beauty. Their love wasn't about possession, it was about admiration and support, each encouraging the other to be the best version of themselves. They helped each other without a second thought. When Adama's loom broke, Kofi spent an entire weekend carefully repairing the old wood, making it stronger than before. When Kofi struggled with a design for the library's entrance, Adama sketched a pattern inspired by a traditional symbol of unity and wisdom, which he then carved into the main door. Their individual skills became a shared strength. They were not just two people in love, they were partners, weaving the threads of their lives together to create a tapestry that was richer, stronger, and more beautiful than anything they could have created alone. One year, the rainy season was unusually harsh. A great storm swept in from the sea, its winds howling and its rains falling with a fury that shook the entire city. The storm lasted for days, causing floods that damaged many homes and businesses, including Adama's small workshop. When the rain finally stopped, she returned to find her workplace devastated. Rolls of precious kente cloth were stained with mud, and her supply of delicate threads was ruined. Her heart sank as she looked at the damage. The work of months, the story she had been weaving seemed lost to the storm's unforgiving power. Kofi found her sitting amidst the wreckage, her face a mask of quiet despair. He didn't offer empty words of comfort or tell her it would all be okay. Instead, he simply knelt beside her, took her hand, and sat with her in silence, sharing her sorrow. He understood that sometimes, the greatest support is not in trying to fix the problem immediately, but in simply being present in the pain. When she was ready, he looked at her and said softly, "We will rebuild this. Together." His words were not a hollow promise. They were a statement of fact, a declaration of his unwavering commitment to her. They began the slow and difficult process of cleaning and repairing. Kofi worked tirelessly to fix the structural damage to her workshop, reinforcing the walls and building new shelves for her supplies. Adama, her spirit renewed by his steadfast support, carefully washed and salvaged what cloth she could. Friends and neighbors, inspired by their resilience, came to help. The library community, for whom Kofi had built a sanctuary, now came to help build one for Adama. What had been a moment of disaster was transformed into an opportunity for the community to come together, bound by kindness and a shared purpose. In the end, the workshop was not just rebuilt, it was better than before. The experience had tested them, but it had not broken them. It had forged their bond into something even stronger, like wood hardened by fire. They had faced the storm together and emerged with a deeper understanding of what love truly meant. It was not about avoiding life's storms, but about being the anchor for each other when the winds blew. Their love story, born on the shores of Accra, became a quiet testament to the enduring power of true love, a love built on kindness, respect, and the simple, beautiful promise to always face the storm together.